Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel where I've had a bit of a hiatus and have not posted in a while. Originally it was, my intention to document the progress and recovery of my Achilles tendon rupture and everything I had to do to get back to full strength. But yeah, I was a bit slack, and yeah, so I guess this is more of an update video of how I've gone since then. So I would say the last video I made, I was just starting to get out of the boot and walk with no assistance from a boot or with crutches, and that would have been around the 12 to 16 week mark since 16 week mark, so 16 weeks after rupturing the Achilles. Now, pretty much from that 16 week mark all the way up to the 6 month milestone, I gradually increased my physio. So my physiotherapy was from doing basic stretches to stretch out the injured ankle and calf. I progressed to a bit more physical work. So that was to get the tendon and the leg used to, high intensity of like running, jogging, jumping, that sort of thing, so it can get back to full strength. So that started around 5 to 6 months after the injury, and I did change up physios because I felt that the original physio who I was going with weren't pushing me enough, so I felt I needed a bit more, to be pushed physically. And yeah, once I changed over to another physio, they really helped with my recovery in terms of a bit more difficult exercises to do for the Achilles and the calf to really build up the strength, and pushing me to really start running, jumping, and shooting around basketball. So there were numerous exercises that I did several times a day at that 5 to 6 month mark, and really focused on doing them in the morning before work and 2 or 3 times after work. So before work, that really helped me loosen up the joint and loosen up the leg, so I could sort of walk around at work. I remember I did walk after 6 or 7 months. I was still walking with a bit of a limp, but yeah, that did gradually go away once I was able to build strength into my legs. So along with the physio exercises, my physio at that time recommended me to start hitting legs, so doing leg training, which I neglected leading up to the injury originally. So I never really trained legs or worked on any sort of mobility. It was sort of just a bit of a warm-up, bit of a quick stretch, and go for a run or go play basketball, which is sort of how everything got tight. That leg training really helped me have confidence in my body to start running. And so that was after the 6 month mark. But again, mentally, I had a barrier where I didn't really want to go for runs, even though the physio gave me the all okay to. So pretty much that whole year, 2019, I was just primarily doing weightlifting training and a bit of cardio, like on the stair master at the gym, and some quick walking on the treadmill. And it wasn't until I would say the 18 months after the injury, where I just thought, I've had enough. Like, I went through this barrier and I said, build up my legs. I've built up a bit of cardio on the treadmill initially, and I thought I've got to go for it. And I started running one or two times a week it would have been a running track in North Adelaide, so not such a hard surface like the footpaths and bitumen, so it was a bit of dirt and stone and grass all mixed in one. So started that doing probably 4Ks initially, and then I built up to about 5 to 6Ks, and that was just 2 sessions a week from about like I said, the 18 month mark through to 21. So there was a period of 3 months so September 2019 all the way up to January 2020, where I was sort of getting in 2 or 3 cardio sessions a week along with gym. primarily though, the focus of my weightlifting was mainly leg training, and yeah, building up the strength in the legs, because I always found that to be my weakness, and probably one of the key reasons why I ruptured the Achilles in the first place. So yeah, before the runs though, I would always do a lot of stretches for my Achilles and calf, a lot of warm-up and dynamic exercises, and then go into the run. So yeah, that's pretty much where I've progressed to, doing those runs comfortably and shooting around. I haven't played basketball competitively yet. I have shot around numerous times, like on court, whenever I feel like it. And yeah, still haven't gone down that pathway. I'm not sure if I ever will, to be honest. I don't want to risk injuring myself like that in an uncontrolled environment where, you know, basketball's so high impact and changing directions. You just never know what could happen. So December, January, I built up the cardio, and then again I took a bit of a break. I got married in January, then took a break when I came back. Did a bit more weightlifting, and then coronavirus hit. And then when the gyms got closed, I really had no other option but to really amp up my cardio. So I was doing, I would say, 3, sometimes 4 running sessions a week. And they would range from like 1 5K run, sort of a tempo run, where I'd sort of run at a steady pace without going above like my threshold, above sort of that point where, you know, you're really feeling it in your body. So yeah, really keeping it within that threshold. And the second run would be, you know, a slow, moderate 6 to 7K run. And then the third run of the week, I would really push it and do about 10 to 12Ks. And I've got all of those recorded on my Strava. Now that happened, that sort of started around May. So June. Probably for about 5-6 months, I had that routine going, and I lost about 5 to 6 kilos. No thought of injuring my Achilles or anything while I was running. You know, I was really feeling confident at that stage. And yeah, I guess I did overdo it, because again in October, once I had completed a 5K personal record, really went real quick one time after work, and that night really felt it in my knees, and went to see the physio that week, and he diagnosed me with the patellar tendonitis, which was, he explained, we did a few tests and stuff at the physio, and it has come out due to my tight hips and hip flexors. And because of my tight hips, I've overused my quads, become more quad dominant when running, and I guess that resulted in the right hand knee to be quite sore. So I've had to, again, now take a rest from cardio for a bit, and focus on weightlifting, which I've really gotten back into. And yeah, I think for now it's about finding the balance between cardio and weightlifting, because I really love lifting weights and I really love cardio. Obviously, I can't do too much cardio or such high impact ones where I really put stress on the joints and tendons. So it's just about finding the right balance, which I definitely feel with the experiences I've gone through, I'll be able to find that sort of halfway point between weightlifting, building muscle, and cardio, getting that cardiovascular training in for the heart. So yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at the moment. So my Achilles is fine. I do notice I don't have as much power or strength from that left sort of calf. And no matter how much training I do with calf raises and calf exercises, it just doesn't get as big as my right calf. But apart from that, I'm all good. Able to run, play basketball, weightlift, train legs, and going forward, the focus is primarily on loosening up my tight hips and becoming more flexible in general as I get older. I don't want to be, sort of having all these aches and pains as I get older. I want to keep healthy and flexible, so that's definitely a priority going forward. And yeah, I'll be using this channel now to document, I guess, some exercises hints and tips that I've experienced through my recovery that could hopefully help out people who out there who are, who suffered sort of a similar injury to mine, which was the Achilles rupture. So definitely we'll try and post videos on recovery tips, exercises to perform, and give you guys a bit of a snapshot of what I do now in terms of my stretching, warm-ups, before running, before gym, and any other fitness related videos that I might post regarding my progress going forward. And there may be other things that I do talk about, but we'll get to them in the next video. So that's just pretty much the video wrapped up now. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Everyone, take care, and we'll see you on the next video.